for 5 months. Now, all of these boats, I don't know where they came from. That one is a paddle boat. That looks great. I got a boat.
We should find a place where to board.
It must be down by Jubilat. Hi there. So here we are on our holiday Thursday, and all the boats are on the river today. So this boat is leaving from right under Wawel Castle. This is going to be an hour's ride up and down the Vistula River, flying the flags of our new home. And then look at this place, right under Wawel, spectacular Wawel Castle. And there's so many here, you can get more boats. Hi, gorgeous. And so many boats we'll see as we go that are along the edge of the river, that are restaurants, bars, even a hotel made up of boats on the water or barges on the water, which we'll see. There we have it, in all of its glory. Marvelous Wawel Castle. Part of a flotilla today, it seems. The traffic on the river is super busy, so we haven't actually been on this part of the river yet. So we made a video a few videos ago. I think it was called Gorgeous KRAKOW 2, Gorgeous KRAKOW 2. We ate on that boat just there, the restaurant, and it was lovely. So many of these boat restaurants along the edge of the water, it's gorgeous. And then I have it on good authority, this rooftop restaurant up here on Jubilat, it doesn't belong to Jubilat, but it's meant to be one of the great places to go. We should go there. Yeah, but it doesn't belong to Jubilat. You got to go by the flower shop. It's a separate business. So really just a little bit past the castle, and already there. Hello, hello. Landscape has changed, and look, we've got some beautiful villas. Wow, these are nice properties. Look how thick this grass is. It's like super green. See, we didn't come so far yet. Oh, look at this. Got a little offshoot of the water, and then this place is looking spectacular. I don't know. I didn't even know this place existed. It's getting ridiculous how many churches and monasteries we are coming across. I mean, there's just one place after another, and they're all so close to each other. I mean, I don't know, once upon a time this city must have just been full of monks and priests and nuns. This is really cool. I'm not sure the pathway runs down here, so you can't really walk. That's a beauty. Are you enjoying your boat trip?
Yeah, that's amazing.
See the top of the tower there. And it's got a surrounded by an impressive fence, so curious what that is. Whether it's a church or I don't think it's a church. That's the shot. That's the best shot. Sailing directly towards Wawel. Seeing it in all its glory from the water. And if you think it looks nice on the outside, you should see it from the inside. So it got a little windy on this part of the boat trip, so I had to subsequently overdub the soundtrack. But what I was saying as we passed this site is that for me it's one of the most interesting places along the Vistula River in central KRAKOW. It's a very happening place. It's the former hotel. It's called Hala Forum. It's like a Soviet era hotel, pretty large as you can see. Not in use as a hotel anymore, but the ground level and the area in front of the hotel going to the river has just become a real hotspot. So a ton of bars and eateries at the base, and then alongside it you have this big wheel, and right now there's some additional fair attractions there as well, I think just temporarily for the holiday. And then the air balloon, which is featured in a number of our videos because we can see it from our apartment, is situated right in front of the bars and restaurants. So I can imagine there's a few people when they've had one or two drinks too many, get a little bit of Dutch confidence and get themselves in the basket and take the balloon ride. And it was nice, just as we were passing the site, we were capturing the balloon lifting off here. And then in front on the water side, there's 6 or so barges here. This is a hotel. And each of the barges has about 5 rooms. So what, 30 rooms on the water in each of these separate blocks. And that looks to me to be like a really cool place to stay. And definitely convenient if you want to hang out at Hala Forum with the rest of the guys when you don't want to walk too far after you've had a good night out. But very interesting idea, concept for a hotel. So you got a very modern thinking hotel here on the water, and then as the backdrop, this old Soviet era huge hotel. But there's just a ton of deck chairs outside, so as well as sort of seats inside on the ground floor and around. So I think it's like at least a couple of thousand people hanging out here during the daytime, sitting on the deck chairs, enjoying the sun, enjoying the river, and then on the nighttime within the complex itself, music going, just a generally good time. And it's not a place that I've spent much time at all in an evening, but planning to go there and do a feature on it one night. One night we'll do that. Crowd there waiting for this dragon breathes fire periodically. I think it must be due sometime soon. One of the jewels of Poland. So we're coming up on home territory now. So this is on the left hand side Kazimierz, on the right hand side Podgosia, and these couple of bridges linking the two. Very historic bridge. This side Podgosia, so several videos featuring us going onto this side of the river. And just behind, this is Father Banatki's bridge. So our home is just to the left. So we walk across it. We can reach this bridge in a minute or two, and we walk across it all the time. It's become a sort of tourist thing in its own right. Pedestrianised, has some bits of art on it. But we're very lucky in that it's made this part of Krakow called Podgosia very convenient to us, and we've really got to like it. It's got tons of history. It's kind of more now of an up and coming part. Still, I think a lot of opportunity here for some of the buildings to be upgraded. It's got a character all of its own. It doesn't have any any pillars or anything. Yeah, total suspension bridge. Yeah. It was made in 2010 and it's been very popular. I'll talk about these boats on the way back when we pass them. But we sat in one of those last night and it was awesome. So just on this side of the river, you can't really see it because of the wall, but there's some great restaurants and shops along here. And kind of the third bridge, the railway bridge. These apartments here are pretty expensive actually. One of the more expensive apartments that we've seen. Nina's got good eyesight. She saw a coffee shop in this building. Another place for us to check out. Interesting. Electric station. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. There's that sort of interesting old building underneath. And then if you're the railway bridge, if you cross here, kind of 10 minutes in that direction, Oskar Schindler's factory. One of the more popular tourist attractions in Krakow. But these boat restaurants, I passed them so often these last few months with no sign of life during the pandemic, but they've sprung to life these last couple of weeks and they are super. So Bazia, yesterday we were in, we'll show a second, we were in one. So here's Bazia. Hello subscribers, if you're watching this. Nina's laughing because the last 2 weeks we've had 3 different people stop us in the street and recognise us. They said, "Hey, we recognise you, are you from LA to Krakow?" I think most of our subscribers are Krakowians or former Krakowians. That's so nice that people appreciating how we love their city. So, this is the one we love, Vodka. It's great. It's right under Father Benaki's bridge. 5 minutes from where we live. It's very pretty on top, but downstairs you can't really see, but below deck here, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful restaurant down there, super classy. It's such a nice location to come. And then there's deck chairs on the other side. Yeah, you see the deck chairs. Well, we sat out there last night, had a beer and a bridge, so literally Just a few hundred yards from the end of the bridge. That's where our apartment is. And then here's the Mauritania Bistro Pub. I mean, just look at these on the water. It's just so nice. Such a great idea to have these boat restaurants and bars. Super pretty, super nice place to sit. Really love it. You can see why KRAKOW is so popular. Hello! Up and away in my beautiful balloon. Would you like to fly in my beautiful balloon? Is this not gorgeous? So, you know, I think 80% or more of our subscribers are Krakowians. They love their city and they love to see how people come here and appreciate and love their city. But I think maybe in a year, if our videos are still up there on YouTube and we start getting tourists check us out, you know, if you're thinking about a place to come, or if you've chosen KRAKOW as a place to visit and you're watching these videos to see what they're like, you're not going to be disappointed. So many different flavors of things to do here. But I highly recommend all of these things along the water are pretty awesome. So everybody knows about the square in the old town, which we love. Kazimierz is a district to come and drink, check out the bars and coffee shops. But if you go a little bit further and just get on the river, so you can see there's walking paths on both sides. Hala Forum, what a place for a nightlife. Go up in the balloon, just walk along here. It's great. Check out Podgosia for sure, and the history. Take a boat ride. Well, final thing on the way back. This is Skalka, the church at Skalka. Beautiful church. The bells that ring out from here every day, a couple of times, but always the ones we hear at noon are fabulous. I love to open the windows. We can hear them really well from our apartment. But this is another very important site. Patron saint of Poland was assassinated here, and there's like a well, little pool in the ground. You can come and drink water from it. It's like mineral water, said to have healing properties. And it's got amazing grounds. You can catch that on we made a separate vlog. If you look for the one about the bells, we made a separate vlog about coming here. So we're just coming up on the final stop. Again, under by the river and the Battle Castle. Okay, engines off. And now we're docking right here, so you can see how close this little paddle steamer is to the castle if you want to make the same trip. Not a bad way to spend an hour.